Hey guys, it's Christy McFit. Join me on a typical day in the life at a South African safari lodge. Every morning we had our 5 a.m. wake-up call, and at 5:30 a.m. they served coffee, tea, and light breakfast in the lobby. At 6 a.m. sharp, we took off for our morning game drive. The sunrises were truly the most breathtaking I've ever seen. Even though it was so early, I looked forward to waking up to see it every day. The guide spotted lion tracks on the road and followed them until we came across this beautiful older male lion. They believe he just had a full night of hunting and he's just resting, taking in the morning sun's warmth finally. Here is a giraffe resting, which is unusual to see because they're usually up on their feet, ready to go. They even sleep standing. Next, we saw a pack of Impala. They stay in large groups to help each other. These animals are way harder to find than you'd think. Some safari tours cheat and track their animals, but where I stayed, it was truly a hunt every single day. Sometimes we'd go hours without finding a single one. The watering holes are usually good spots, but guess we didn't have luck today at this one. But little did I know, the next one would give us a zebra and a water buffalo. Good things take time. Did you know that birds like this usually aren't grouped together? They all just flocked to the same tree that had the most warmth from the sun and were enjoying it together after a long, cold night. About halfway through the morning game drive, we stopped for more coffee, tea, and pastries. My guide Bright made the best mocha with his French press. After the stop, we decided to look for elephants, so we followed this guy. These are two brothers play fighting, and then mom steps in to break them up. They remind me of my two dogs playing. My dogs also find sticks and carry it together, just like these two. And I have never seen such a happy baby. Oh my goodness. He was in his glory. Did you know that adult elephants need to eat 330 to 660 pounds of vegetation daily? So they're constantly eating. Bet you haven't seen this behavior before. This female elephant is kicking up dust and dirt and putting it all over herself as a natural sun protectant. It amazes me how smart animals are. Smarter than most humans I know. Oh, and we have this crazy little baby who thought he was a tough guy, trying to assert his dominance on us. It was honestly so cute, and I couldn't help myself because it was so comical. Then Mama came by to shoo him away like, "Oh honey, leave these people alone." We have a roadblock. This is the only acceptable reason for traffic. Next, we came across a family of giraffes. They were super protective of their baby. Immediately after a 3-hour game drive, breakfast is served in their main restaurant. It's a mix of a la carte as well as a fresh fruit and pastry station. These menus at the lodge were so unique, I just had to try the crazy dishes. Every morning, I had a strawberry guava juice, and today I ordered the ostrich venison loin and kudu sausages. If you don't know, kudu is a type of deer in their savanna. The dish was super rich in flavor and high in protein. After breakfast, I had a spa appointment. The spa's infinity pool had a direct view of one of the major watering holes. I got a body scrub, time to rinse off in a bubble bath overlooking the savannah, a full body mask to rejuvenate my skin, and a massage to finish off the relaxation ritual. I got out of the gym, I showered, and I put on makeup really quickly to run to lunch. It's already 2 o'clock. The next game drive meetup is at 3:30, so I need to get some content done. Not sure if it's gonna happen today. My head is spinning. and I'm gonna take a moment to be grateful so I can be in the moment and just enjoy my time here. Lunch was served daily from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Another opportunity to try something exciting, so I got the Impala pizza. Yes, the Impala like you saw in the morning game drive. I guess lions aren't their only predators. And for good measure, I got a salad and french fries. You know, you need some fiber. This is the fit check for this evening safari. It is evening number 2. Got this gold bracelet, really cute crochet type earrings, and this linen pants set. I love the back of this shirt. It's like crisscrossed. It's light, it's breathable, and it's super comfortable. So I got this hat, but it's not giving what I was expecting it to give. Looks a little weird, actually. I think it's a little bent out of shape from stowage, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Hat or no hat? Let me know in the comments below. At 4:30, I'd meet up with the other groups for, you guessed it, more coffee, more tea, and more snacks pre-evening game drive. They truly do not stop feeding you. I had to skip out on some meals on some days, but this time was not one of those times. You can't tell me that red velvet wasn't tempting. And we're off for another drive. You get 2 game drives per day, one in the early morning and one in the early evening. Both are 3 hours long and strategically timed for best times to see the active animals. It is way too hot during the middle of the day.
Bush. So everything you see in the bush works all together. So in order to regulate the environment within the colony and to protect themselves against the predators. So they have predators like aardvark that will come here and eat all the termites. They have a symbiotic relationship with the fungus. So imagine the bush without the termites, the leaves on the ground. So they have a symbiotic relationship with the fungus. They collect the dead leaves, so the fungus will grow the mushrooms, so the termites will feed on the leftovers. So the bush is clean because of the termites. And the number of termites, the termites will weigh more than the elephants. What you see here, it's like a 40-50% of what is underneath. So underneath is like a mall. So they build complexes of channels, complicated channels, where they build tubes, where they will build ventilations. So the termites is like a natural air conditioning system.
Hey look, it's Pumbaa. Just kidding. That is a warthog. And this is a very old water buffalo. He got super close to my tracker, but was totally unbothered because they respect wildlife here. Here we have the most difficult of the big 5, the leopard. What's even crazier is that it's even rarer to see one climb a tree like this. You usually only find them resting on the ground sunbathing or already in a tree. This was so majestic. The next craziest thing to happen was my guide spotted a male lion chugging water for like 5 minutes straight, at a watering hole, of course. When he got up, they noticed his belly was distended, which means he had just had a big meal. And that must have meant the rest of the pack was nearby. And crazy enough, they were right. Some were freshly eating a water buffalo, and another couple was cuddling like a real-life Simba and Nala. What a beautiful sight to see. I will not stop talking about how life-changing South Africa's sunrises and sunsets are. It is heaven on earth. And then yet again, we make a stop halfway through the evening drive for more refreshments. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, jerky, dried fruits, chips, you name it, they probably had it. Cheers to the best guides, Bright and Azaria. Once the sun fully set, we were on our way again, testing our luck, seeing what we can find, even if it's as small as these rabbits. And look how cool and beautiful this owl is. It turned its head all the way around. I was totally geeked out to see this in person. And to end the night, you know I had to try another exotic meat. I had springbok venison loin, which is another type of deer. I hope you had a fun time joining me on safari. Comment below if you have any questions or what you'd like to see in future videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.